Hi Capricorn, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to do your November 2024 video reading. I have it all laid out and everything. And first, I want to tell you that November is a doorway. There is something's going to transform in this month. It's a lot of new beginnings, things that you're leaving behind, things that you're moving forward into, and a lot of plans being made, okay? And you're getting ready for the end of the month, December, and the new year. Now, what jumped out for you here is you have the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like you've been spending a lot of time thinking about something, thinking long and hard because you're trying to figure out the right way to do it, okay? And you're deciding whether to stay and fight for this or to give up and move on to something new. Like I said, it's a transformative time. And there's a possibility you're thinking about maybe proposing to someone. You could be there's something to celebrate here. To There's something that you want to do. However, you feel like you're doing it all on your own. This is there's something that you need to end, to lay down, to put to bed, sort of thing, okay? And there's something new that you want to begin. This could be to do with training, to do with something to do with a job, to learn a new skill, to do something new, because maybe what you're doing is too physically taxing on you or too mentally taxing in some way. There's something that's very taxing for you in your life right now. And what you're at the verge of completion. You're almost finished whatever you're doing, so you're making this decision of whether you're going to keep going for another term, so to speak, or you're going to move on to something new. I feel like you're going to move on to something new, whether this is in your career, in a relationship, or what have you. I think that there's cause for celebration in this decision that you're making, that you've been thinking long and hard about. There's something, even though it's difficult to give up, it's difficult to end, there's something good about it. There's something rewarding about it. So it could be the transformation of a relationship as well. And so maybe you were dating and now you're going to move in together, let's just say. And so that's a celebration time. It could be the next step in relationship. Like I said, it could be in your career because I feel like you're learning something new here. And and so and you get excited about that when there's new things. You get nervous too, but you also get very excited. So there's something, and almost feel like you're on the learning curve in the beginning because you've got to learn something new about this new thing. Okay. Now, also you got the Nine of Cups. So again, celebration, emotional fulfillment. You're very happy about what you've been able to achieve, and this is good news for you, whatever it is. All right. Here is the King of Diamonds with the Five of Hearts, and there could be something sentimental that comes to you that means a lot to you. I think this could be you, Capricorn, perhaps. Usually, the King of Pentacles is a mature person, a man in this instance. This man could have gray, white, or platinum hair, could even be a redhead or strawberry blonde, something like that. But he has green, gray, or very pale blue eyes, or intense blue eyes. But the thing is, the King of Diamonds is, he's had a lot of experience. He's got a lot of knowledge and a lot of good advice to give. It's very fatherly kind of, or motherly, um, kind of figure, someone who guides others in a sense. So I feel like there's something sentimental, some sort of gift coming your way, either to you or from this person. Okay. So in the body of the reading, um, it looks like you've had to juggle. You may have had to juggle your funds, or juggle work tasks or your responsibilities. And there's something in this situation that has hardened you a little bit, that you're very serious about at this time. And I don't, like, I feel like you make decisions from a sensible point of view. You don't decide with your heart all the time, although you can, because you can be very soft, but you don't show it. You have this hard exterior or this cold exterior, but you're very soft. Listen to my dogs. They're out in the yard barking at something, a squirrel or something. So, yeah, you're kind of juggling something, responsibilities, tasks, and also trying to decide which is the right direction, like in that Hermit card, okay? But with the Fool, here is the brand new beginning, okay? It could be with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is usually a water sign. This could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And for some reason, they might be looking into the past, looking into, like, not looking forward to some new future in some way, and may not feel, either you or they don't feel included in this new venture, okay? I think there's something that's been said. Oh, those darn dogs. Something that's being said that you don't feel a part of, or you get a whiff of something that is going on that you don't feel included in. And so this can cause, especially when you've been working so hard to juggle everything, right? And I think that you feel left out or not included in some way, um, because I feel like this Queen of Cups does not want to go into this new future, or doesn't approve of the new future, or something like that. Because I feel like someone's juggling something here. All right. That darn dog. So in the present, yes, something needs to be sacrificed, okay, for the greater good. And it may be hard to let go of this situation. I also feel like you could be in a situation where you feel like powerless, like there's nothing you can do. You can't say anything, you can't do anything. You just have to watch and see what happens. And I feel like you're vulnerable in this situation. You feel kind of vulnerable, and you need to protect yourself at this time, because you have a double Five of Wands here. This is really strong. And Five of Wands is usually struggling with material reality. How do I get what I need to get so that I can move forward, so that I can prove something to someone? In some ways, I don't think you're being heard or noticed, and you're trying your best. You're really trying to put it out there, but at the same time, you're being, um, like, you don't have a voice in some way, you know? So I think something could be falling apart here. There's a lot of confusion. You're not sure who to believe, what to think, and I think you've been fighting for it, fighting, but it's still falling apart. Okay, with the Tower here, it's usually a surprise. It's usually something you're not expecting, and it's not stable. There's something that's not stable in the situation, and it hasn't been for a long time. Because I feel like there's secrets or something that you hear about or getting a sense of that you weren't a part of, weren't included in, or something like this, okay? And you're not sure who to believe. And the thing is that there could be a division of some sort, a division. Now, this is going to bring good things to you, although it doesn't feel like it at the time, okay? And it's something that's meant to happen because when the tower comes down, things are unstable anyway. You know, they're on they're not on solid ground. And so this needs to happen. Things need to break apart so that something new can come out of this, okay? This is a time when you really need to trust your instincts. Really need to trust them. So if your instincts are telling you something, then you need to trust them and go with them. I feel like the moon times are going to be really important in this month, and you're going to have a heightened sense of intuition. Whatever this feeling is, like this, you know, because you're wanting success, you're wanting, you have a few tens here, so things are coming to conclusion. And it's not always an end, it's just an end of that and a beginning, a continuation in a new way. But there's something that you're very happy about, all right? Because I know that something's coming to conclusion because you have the world here and the hermit. And the world is a whole new chapter opening up for you, but you're taking that time, that hermit, to decide what is the right way for you. In some ways you're happy about it, you know, you're feeling blessed, you feel like I'm going to be okay in this, okay? And this could be like in your career, in your love life, in your family, in your home. And you're deciding what is the new direction, okay? You're wanting to bring forth something new. There's a strong career uh, feeling in this whole thing. um you know, you may have been successful. I think you've been successful in what you've been doing, but there's something about it that you're either bored or there's something it's not providing for you, and so you want something new. It could be just a new aspect of that career. Like if you are working in a restaurant, you're not waitressing anymore, you're now managing the restaurant. You know, you have new responsibilities. But also I feel like you have developed a new philosophy. You've grown as a person in this process. You've learned from the past and are taking this into the future. You also could be going to work in a for like a like you know, if you were out in the yard working for the place, now you're going into the building and you're more in the organizing of how it works rather than the worker who's doing the work. I feel like, you know, usually the Hierophant represents like the hospital, the college, the foundation, and it's a higher level of what you were doing. So this could be the transformation. You're going from this to this in the same business, in the same structure, but you're going up a level. I feel like there's a lot of confidence in you in some ways because you've proved yourself in the past. And I think you're happy about it. You, but you also have you matured in some way. Like I feel like you're mature, but there's something that does something for you personally in this development, okay? Again, it's saying that you might be learning something new on a learning curve because this is new for you. If you are going into management of some sort or supervision or directing people or something like that, I think you'll be very good at it because you're very fair. You know, you're a fair person and you like a fair result. So out of this, you know, sort of, in some ways it felt like turmoil in a way, you know, things being turned around and upside down. Something really good comes out of this, okay? And that you're going to embrace and enjoy. Now, in your cartomancy, so there is, in the present, there is an obstacle with the Queen of Spades. The Queen of Spades is single, not by choice. She's single, separated, divorced, widowed, something like that. She could be feeling hurt. This also could be you, Capricorn, where we're feeling hurt, betrayed, and we move on, but it's created an obstacle for you. And there's something to do with a friend, okay? A friend around you. This friend, it could be an obstacle between you and a friend, or this friend has created some sort of obstacle in your relationship, perhaps. And it's, you know, third party situations are always difficult, right? And so you're trying to, and I think that this is where you take some time, like that hermit energy, to think about what your next move is, how to handle this. Now, it says there, um, there's some sort of loss, okay, coming out in romantic, in the romance, all right? Something, there's a loss in romance. So, you know, maybe some of the romance is not in the relationship right now. There could be a power struggle in some way. And you're wanting to turn things around. You're wanting to brighten this up. You're wanting that spark back. You're wanting to change this into something hopeful and better. You know, when there's problems, I think you turn on the romance. You know, you get flowers, or you know, make a nice dinner, or you try and do something to repair this, okay? Um, so it, whatever is lost, you're trying to replace with something better. Up here above you, so yeah, it looks like there's trying to, someone that has trying to make trouble. It could be a young person, you know, a youngster, a teenager, a young person. It could be one of your kids, their kids, someone young around, okay? And they want to take steps in the ladder. They want to move up, and but they're doing it in the wrong way, all right? And I feel like, okay, here's the King of Clubs, and the King of Clubs is very creative, and they are a manifester. They take an idea and do something with it. They're a good hard worker, and they're also considered a friend. All right. This could be you or someone around you. And I think you're moving up the ladder. You're taking steps in business and your career, and something's improving and changing. But there's someone around you that feels like they missed that opportunity. They didn't get it. They could be trying to cause a problem, you know, um, create doubt or suspicion or something like that. But you're going to rise right above that, no problem. Okay, so that's what I want you to know, is you're going to rise above that. That is going to not slow you down at all. Now, very, very interesting. So we have a couple of meetings. You might be going on a date. This could be with your current love or a new love. It's with the Queen of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts is usually very attractive. They're interested in romance. They're wanting, they love to be with someone. They don't like to be alone, okay? And this person is very alluring. This is someone that you like. First of all, there's like a romantic meeting. The Two of Hearts is usually some sort of romantic meeting, or a date, or at least friendship, where you, there's a connection for sure. And then the Two of Clubs, so this is some sort of business meeting as well. There's work talk, there's, and I think that you really like this person. They like you. You get along, at the very least, on a friendship basis. You know, you really click with this person. There could be feelings there as well, if this is a date or something. And I think that you two could be a good team. All right. This could be around work, it could be around home. I'm not sure, but this person is, like I said, you're attracted to this person, or at least as a friend, at the very least, if not romantically, and something could really develop from this meeting or these meetings. All right. And then we have the aces coming in. So, King of Spades. This guy is also widowed, separated, divorced, somehow single. Sometimes we're hurt or they are hurt from going through this process. So they're a bit hardened, you know, they're not a bad person, they're just a bit hardened from the experience. And it looks like there is some sort of jealousy here. This person is a jealous person. That could be, you know, they're jealous of what's going on with their old relationship, but something new is coming in. And this is could be around your home, okay? This could be around the home, to do with your home. It also could be in business as well, all right? This could be you or someone around you. And I feel like there's a new beginning starting here. This is either that new position I was talking about. Someone could be jealous that you got it. Um, this could be around your home, all right? Someone perhaps that makes you jealous. I'm not sure. But the thing is that you're turning these things into opportunities. You're not getting stuck and bogged down uh, in the details. Is what you're looking, what can I do with this, about this? And then this is really nice. Like you got 3 wish cards in this reading so far. So things are really turning out for you. I know at some of it, maybe at the beginning of November, you're having troubles, you're having difficulties, you're having things having to, you know, obstacles you're having to get over and around and stuff like that. But this is all leading you to your happiness, something better, and something you're going to be very happy about, emotionally fulfilled. And this is going to bring tears to your eyes or someone's eyes in a happy way. You're going to be delighted. And then we have the Ace of Diamonds. Now, the Ace of Diamonds is usually a letter, a contract, something that is a new beginning. I often see the Ace of Diamonds as a letter of some sort, piece of paper. So it could be agreement, contract, a promise, you know. And this something that makes you very happy, could bring you to tears. Okay. And then in your surprise, look at that. 10 of diamonds, Jack of diamonds, and the 7 of clubs. So again, the 10 of diamonds is, you know, for me, sometimes it's a contract. It's a deal for a period of time. So say for the next 5 years, you're going to do this position and you promise to do it this way and that way. I feel like there's some sort of news coming to you. It's also very, it's like complete joy and success. This is success, the 10 of diamonds, all right? And it's interesting that you have the ace of diamonds as well. So that doorway, right? That transformation into something new. This is going to be a surprise to you. You may not be expecting this. And and so you might hear about it. I don't think it's a mail type thing or email type thing. I think this is something that you hear about that's very good for you, that you may not have known about this detail. And in some ways, you may feel a little bit intimidated by it. It's a lot of success, but it's also more responsibility and you know, takes up more of your time. but it's really good for you. You can handle it, is what I want to tell you. You don't need to worry too much about this. So, Capricorn, there is lots of big changes here for you. I feel like whatever seems to be, you know, it kind of feels upsetting or is not going exactly right, there is something new coming in for you that is going to be even better. The reason this turmoil is coming up is because it's no good for you anymore. It's not working for you anymore. You're a different person. You've transformed, you've awakened, okay? And you're ready for this new, okay? You've realized what you want in your life right now, and you don't want any of the baloney malarkey of things, and you also want more control, in your life. You want to take responsibility for what's going on around you. You don't want to just be a pawn in the game. You want to be the king. You want to be a bishop, if you know chess. So, and this is happening for you. And I like that you're taking time to think things through, to think what is the best direction, the best route for you to take. And this is going to be successful for you. Um, yeah, it looks like really good. I don't think you have to worry a lot because you'll be able to handle whatever it is. You guys can handle anything really. And you're very driven, very determined, and you still are in this situation. So a lot of success. 3 wish cards, things are really going to turn out for you, even though at the beginning of the month it feels like rocky. It kind of feels a bit rocky what's going on, but it's all going to, become very smooth after you establish, your ground. You get your ground on this, okay? So I want to say happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. And I want to say thank you to all our veterans out there. The Remembrance Day is coming up. Both of my parents are veterans, they were in the Air Force. And just take your time this month. Just take your time and think things through. Everything's going to work out. All right, take care. I love you and have a great month. Bye now.